guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. Just to explain the angle here a little bit. I hope that's not going to bother anybody. I decided I wanted to show some polishes over on this side of my wall that never really get shown. I mean, I have to stand somewhere, right? Someday we'll really look at those polishes back there. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you've been having a great weekend, a great day, whether this is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever you're watching this. Thanks for joining me today. So you know the drill on Swatchfest. We're gonna look at 10 random polishes that aren't a part of a particular collection that I'm reviewing for you, so you can see how a collection performs and know what to purchase. This is just for fun, right? This is just our fun day. Well, hopefully all videos on my channel are fun. That's the hope, cross my fingers. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I do have a red and a pink and an orange. I don't have a yellow today, but I have lots of fun things. Mostly all good. There's one that I really actually didn't like very much, but I wanted to welcome you to Swatchfest. So don't forget, in the comments every week you can enter my giveaway. I do a giveaway every Saturday, every Swatchfest, because as part of my efforts to help myself de-stash, I will periodically pull things, you know, whether it's coming from a Swatchfest that I decide, well, you know, I'm probably never going to wear that again. Let me go ahead and pass it on. Or if it's just that I've decided to go through a Helmer that's getting a little bit too full and I just pull out things that I don't think I'm going to wear again. So I put those in my Swatchfest winner giveaway, and each week I draw a name from the comment section. So I haven't explained this in, well, it's probably been like 6 months. Anyway, so you can enter down there. Just let me know that you want to enter the giveaway. You need to be subscribed, and it is international. So yes, I hope you win. And oh, basically you're gonna receive 6 polishes from me. That's what the winnings are. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start out with our red polish. So I happen to have another rather fantastic red from Sinful colors, you guys. I know I feature them a lot on my channel. It's because they're so budget friendly, which I am on a budget. I buy way too much nail polish, so I have to budgetize my polish spending. I just really appreciate that they have such a wide range. They try fun stuff. You can get them in the drugstore, not everywhere. I understand they're not available to everyone easily, but at least here in the States, they're really easy to get your hands on for a very good price. So the one we're going to look at today is called Bitten, and this is number 2193. And I actually just picked this right up off of their core display right now in Walgreens. They have this one there. And I just was looking in my notes and on my phone, and I didn't have this one. I guess I thought to myself, well, you have too many reds, which is in fact true. But I decided to pick it up for this Swatchfest because I often don't have reds to show you. So I put something else in its place. Anyway, you guys, this is so good. So it swatches great. It goes on so easily. A lot of what you're going to see me talk about today, I'm going to compare to the China Glaze Pastels collection, which the review just went up for it yesterday, and I was just so frustrated by the formula of those polishes and just this general feeling that they just watered everything down to get more money out of their consumers, and I just don't appreciate it. And so I stated such in the video, but then like coming right off of that review and swatching those polishes for that video, and then the first thing I swatched to get ready for this video is this red, which is $2. I mean, granted, China Glaze isn't very expensive anyway, but you know, it's just kind of like, it was just really made it clear to me that I was like, okay, yes, I generally am so much happier with formula when it comes to Sinful colors these days than I am with China Glaze. So it's just kind of frustrating. So a lot of things that I'm looking at today, I just keep in mind that that's what I'm comparing it to in my head. So let's take a look at Bitten. Okay, for pink today, this one, if you don't care for indie polish, I know there are some of you out there that don't really care to go in that direction. If you don't, my A+ this week is an indie polish, but you could go ahead and consider this my A+ as well because I really enjoy it. I actually have just one coat of it on today because I was experimenting with you know, wearing this is just a really sheer layer of just this beautiful gold shimmer. Anyway, let me tell you what this is. This is Pure Ice. I got a Confection, really cute, and it's this very light pink with tons and tons of strong gold shimmer, like strong. It's not dainty at all. It's really, really bright and strong. So this, I just want to let you know, this polish is definitely giving me the Fairy Tale Forest vibes. I know a lot of you were telling me in my Pure Ice D-Stash that you wanted to purchase that for me. I determined that the only way to really make it fair, since there were so many of you that wanted to purchase it for me, is just to go ahead and do a drawing for it. When I, you know, eventually list it on my storenvy, I'll probably let you guys know via Instagram or something like that. Or in like a swatch fest. I'm not doing it now because you guys told me you want me to wait for me to de-stash more stuff and then put everything up on my storenvy. At least that's what most of you were saying. So, anyway, I'll probably just have to draw a name and then let that person know, hey, I'm going to sell it to you. Just because I can't think of a way to make it fair. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is very similar to to those polishes. And this says new shade. You should be able to pick it up in Walmart. It was on the bottom shelf. They have a bunch of new ones right now. And I feel like I was just in there like a week ago and I picked out a few new polishes and then this was in there now and it says new shade. So anyway, grab it if you really like this Fairy Tale Forest. It's definitely has those vibes. I painted this on my mom when she came to visit the past few days and she wanted something that wasn't exactly skin tone but not super distracting right now for her job. And it just looks so pretty on her. I love that it was only $1.99. So yeah, I really like this. I really recommend it. It's going to go ahead and be my Tide polish for A+ spot. My conclusion is that I don't really care for it at one coat. I can see too much visible nail line, but at 2 coats it is really, really great and it's really bright. So let me restate, it's bright because of that gold shimmer, but the color is still kind of subdued. So anyway, let's check it out and you'll see what I mean. So I haven't talked to you guys about YouTube favorites for a while, so I have 2 that I want to mention. First off, a channel that I've been watching a lot lately, and it's called Beyond the Trailer, and you guys know I like movies. I talk about them a lot in my Swatchfest as part of like what I did that week. And I watched one other female movie reviewer, but I really like this woman because she just knows a lot about the field and she just has a wealth of information in all of her videos and she's so excited about what she does. Anyway, it's called Beyond the Trailer, and if you enjoy movies, I really think that you will enjoy her videos. They're just very informative. She does live reactions to trailers, which isn't necessarily my favorite part. I like the movie reviews and I like the part where she does movie math, where she talks about, you know, weekend box office. Why can I think of that? Box office, you know, how much the companies are making and stuff like that. And she just talks about like the inner workings of the film industry and stuff. And I find it really interesting. So that's one. And the other channel I have to look up because I just subscribed to him the other day because he did a collaboration with another music channel that I really like. I think his name is Kurt. Let me see, KHS. So, this isn't the channel I'm talking about. Kurt Hugo Snyder. I'm subscribed to him. Wow, he has almost 9 million subscribers at this point. That guy is just awesome. Definitely subscribe to him if you like. He does covers of popular songs, but he involves lots of different artists all over YouTube. And so it's because he collaborated with this one guy that I found the other guy's channel. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, his name is Chase Holfelder, Holfelder, and I've put it on the screen for you so you can look it up if you want. If you enjoy music, what's interesting about this gentleman's channel is not his whole channel is about this, but he does covers of songs, but he puts them in a minor key. So he makes them sound, I don't even know if emo is the right word. I don't even think people are saying that anymore, hardly. But they're just more dramatic, and it's a really, really different kind of sound, and it's just, I like it. I think it's really interesting. I can't listen to it all day because, like, there's only so much minor key music I can handle at a time. But 1 or 2 videos in a row, and I can really appreciate the really interesting sound. So anyway, at least go check out the one. You can just go to your YouTube bar and type in Beauty and the Beast minor key version. If you don't know what that means even, just, here, I'll put exactly what I want you to type right here. You can open a second window and go type it in. And even if you don't know what that means, I think you can still appreciate the interesting sound. So I thought it was really fun. Those are my 2 YouTube hits for the week. So yeah, I hope you check them out. I think you'll like it. Actually, I didn't plan to put 2 Pure Ice polishes in here, and I don't even know why I didn't even realize it right now. I think because I was thinking about that one that we just talked about being my A+ spot, and I don't even know why. I'm just realizing I have 2 back to back. So sorry about that. I don't like to do that very much because I want to give you guys a whole bunch of different things in here each week. But this is an orange, and I just saw it and I picked it for my Swatchfest this week because I'm always missing oranges too to swatch for you. So this is the shade Lion's Roarrange, and it has like 3 R's in the middle, 2 R's. So here again we have a really great formula. I mean, I'm not crazy about oranges, but as far as oranges goes, this has a little pinch of pink in it. So I prefer that, and it is from the Shine with Gel Tech line, which I think they're being discontinued now, huh? So I actually don't know how easy this will be to get a hold of. But if you get it, or if you have it in your stash and you haven't tried it yet, it's really good. And again, I'm just so pleased that it has such a great formula for the price tag, you know, kind of the same story as the last polish we were talking about. So let's go ahead and check out the formula. Alright, so like I said, I didn't have a yellow for you, so I'm putting in this kind of pinky metallic purple, and it is called Extravagant. And this is beautiful. It's not the kind of metallic where you can see a ton of the particles. It just has a little bit of metallic fusion, enough to make this a really beautiful one coater. I'm going to actually show you 2 in the live swatch, but you don't need to. I just really am enjoying this. It's from Revlon, did I say that? I picked this up for like $1.25 at Rite Aid one day when they were clearancing everything, and yeah, I really enjoy this. Most Revlons I actually end up destashing. I'm going to hold on to this one. I really, really like it. So yes, this is Extravagant. Let's check it out. So let me tell you a few of the things on my face. I have my purple shiny bag today instead of my green carton. Okay, so this is not the first thing I put on, but let's go ahead and talk about it now. I should have put it on first because this palette, this is Kat Von D Chrysalis palette. Is this Chrysalis? No, this is the, yes, it is the Chrysalis palette. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find the name of it? The name of it's not on there, but the other one's called the Monarch palette, right? The one that's orange and oranges and yellows. This is really strange that there's no name on here. In any case, it's the purple one. And they had them clearanced at like Sephora a while ago. Well, clearanced, you know, they were on sale like over half the cost, I think. So I picked it up and I really had not used this, and so I decided today that I wanted to use this sucker. I think I had used like the blue and the brown and the gray, and that was it. But this whole left side with the purples, I hadn't even touched, and so I was like, okay, hold up, let's go ahead and give this a try. So I put that brown, which is called Glass Wing, in my crease, and it's not like the perfect crease color for me. It's definitely a little bit too yellow tone, but oh well. I put Lifelike all over my lid, and I went in with, okay, so the first thing I did was I went in with Graphic Nature, this metallic purple, which is beautiful. I put that all over my lid space, not like up above my crease or anything. And then I went in with the middle one, Entombed. And Graphic Nature was okay. I applied it with my finger just because I had a feeling I wasn't going to get the pigment I wanted out of a brush. So then I went in with Entombed with my finger, and it basically didn't even stick to my lid. It just fell right down onto my face. And I'm one of these type of people who always puts her foundation on before her eye makeup. I don't know why I do. I just like it that way, but this palette is not good for this. If I ever use this palette again, I need to write on here or put a post-it on here that says do your eye makeup first, because I basically had to wash, like I had to remove all this whole from here all the way down to here because I was purple. It was purpley black, and it's like, okay, you really can't hide that, so I had to completely remove it. So it's a pretty color, this Entombed, but it was just a mess. Then I went in with that darker purple called Tournay, and it also would not stick to my skin. It was really surprising to me for a Kat Von D shadow, because I love my, I can't ever remember, Shade and Light palette for my eyes. I love that palette, but these products like wouldn't even stick to my eyeballs. It was so weird. So I tried my best to like get it in there on the outer side and underneath my lid just a little bit, but then again, like I couldn't even get it to stick, so it just fell right down on my face. This was such a bummer, and I love those colors over there, but oh my goodness, I can't believe how disappointing this palette was. I have not used every shade in here. I haven't used that dark navy or the silver, which I have to admit I'm kind of afraid to use them now. So, but maybe if I do all of my eye makeup first, maybe I'll like it. So anyway, that's what's on my eyes today. Okay, some other things that I don't always use. So my foundation, I like this foundation. I continue to really enjoy it. This is the Dream Wonder Fluid Touch. I think I might need to get a new one though, because it says to shake it well because it's always separated. But today, it just smelled very chemically. Like it smelled very strong. So I think I'm gonna throw this out and get a new one because I do really like it. So I think I wanna get a new one of that. And I almost got the Revlon Youth FX or something serum this week. You guys, if you saw me on Snapchat, I was hemming and hawing over, but I decided not to. I was like, I'll spend the $17 on nail polish instead. I want to see some reviews on that foundation first, because I can't use the CoverGirl one that just came out because it oxidizes so much. The lightest one is so yellow and dark on me. It's just like, huh? I put it on, I tested a little on my hand, and I was like, what? It was crazy. I don't know if any of you guys had that same experience. Okay, I pulled out this concealer today to use to give it a try again, because you guys know I have like my 3 favorites that I really love: the Shape Tape, the NARS Radiant Creamy, and the Maybelline, can't think of it right now, but it's the one that's in the same shape as the NARS one. So I want to use this. This is the Brightening Creamy Concealer in 10 Fair, and I think I might actually throw this out because it's not bad, but I naturally have creasy under eyes. This isn't quite light enough for me now that I'm so used to the Tarte Shape Tape, and it really creased. Like, it was funny looking how much it creased. And so then when I had to go remove all of this makeup here, I just went in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I was like, I don't really want to use this one again. So yeah, I tried that today, but it didn't really go very well. Most everything else are usuals for me. I do have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in, I don't know, Voodoo. It's purple. It's in my inner waterline. I'm using this Total Tease mascara again today. I like it, but again, I poked myself in the eye with it. Oh, I found this the other day when I was looking for something. I had misplaced this, so I hadn't even seen it since last June when we moved. So yeah, I used it I used it today. It was nice. It definitely has one of these kinds of sprays that just makes me feel like I just took a shower. But I think that's it. On my lips today, what am I wearing on my lips today? I just have this Rimmel liner just all over my lips, and this is in the shade Peachy Beachy. And that's it. I have lashes, which this one I just wanted to kill today because I had to apply it like 3 times. But all the other stuff is stuff that you see all the time. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a few of the things that you don't see on my face every single Saturday. Next up, we have a green polish, and this is a very interesting shade, yeah? Well, that's why I grabbed it, but this brand is at Rite Aid, and it's called Look Nail Color. I haven't seen Bonita Salon at my Rite Aid in a while, so maybe the Rite Aid's up here. Choose not to carry it or something, because I know that they've been releasing a few things kind of recently, but none have been coming to my area. So this is new to me. I saw like a neutral display and one that had a purple and a green like this, and I think that they were $3.99. So I was like, okay, yep, let me go ahead, do some research for everybody. Let's go ahead and try it out. So this one's called Pistachio, but this is like a bright yellowy pistachio. So this is just okay. You'll see in my footage. I mean, it's definitely not the worst. It didn't even apply as bad as those China Glaze pastels, but it was just okay. It was still a little bit streaky on 2 coats, and I just didn't even really feel like messing with the third. Any of the other shades in that range, I would just say, nope, not worth my time. This one, because it's such an interesting shade, I mean, maybe it's worth the $4. You decide after you take a look at the application. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, I have a Zoya in the blue spot, and this is Zoya Jo, and this is this really beautiful, it's like almost, it wants to be a purple. Anyway, it's a blue with all this beautiful shimmer. It's a little bit darker than Cornflower, so beautiful. I love this at 2 coats. I hope you guys caught my review of the Wanderlust collection. You guys can grab those now if you want to. Those polishes, really, really beautiful. Talk about good formula. China Glaze. Check out what Zoya's doing. Stop it with your nonsense. Anyway, you guys, this is really pretty. I picked this up back on my Black Friday haul. Still trying to swatch my way through those polishes, you guys. And so yeah, let's go ahead and swatch our way through this polish right now. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who made the effort and time to come say hi to me at the indie shop last weekend. It was so fun. I hope that you enjoyed that really silly vlog last weekend. We had a lot of fun putting it together, and it just made a lot of sense because I knew I was going to have a lot of time in the car to edit and film and just be fun. And I thought, well, let's change it up a little bit. So anyway, that's really how we are, by the way, in case you're ever wondering. Tim is like super, super silly and just makes me laugh all the time. So yes, the indie shop was really fun. I hope if you came, I hope you had a nice time. I hope you enjoyed just seeing all those fun, interesting brands there. I remember last year when I went, I became acquainted with a bunch of brands I had never seen before or wanted to meet the makers. And that was awesome for me. And this year there were even different ones there than there were last year. I was able to meet a couple dozen of you. I think I only was able to take pictures with about a dozen of you. But thank you for allowing me to do that, letting me give you a hug. It was such a delight. I mean, by far, that was the very best part of the event for me, was meeting you guys and getting to talk to you. Some of you I got to talk for quite a while with, and just hearing what you know, where you guys come from, and we all have this common ground of loving nail polish. And now that I'm looking through my photos, I only got photos with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of you. How is that possible? I was gonna try to catch photos with all of you. But anyway, let me go ahead and say hi to Maria and Nicole and Donna and Kyung, and here is M and Kim and Elaine and Julia and Samantha and Yiva and Monica and Tanya and Ashley. And it looks like at that part of the day, I for some reason stopped taking pictures. Let me check my Snapchat really quick. Oh, I was trying to save all the pictures so that I would have good memories. Oh yes, Stephanie. And if I didn't mention your name just now, that's because my memory is so horrible and I have forgotten your name. I am so sorry, but thank you for letting me take a picture with you. I'm such a dork. I hate that my memory is so horrible. I literally had the plan to write down all of your names as I took a picture with you so I could remember your name with your face. Ugh, the frailties of the human experience. Anyway, you guys, it was such a treat to be able to meet you. So I have a haul from the event. You guys let me know that you want to see a separate video just on everything that I brought home with me from the indie shop. That includes everything that was in the VIP bag and then everything that I shopped for, so I will make that video for you guys. It's a good idea because since I only swatch, I usually like to only put one indie polish in a week, usually maybe 1 or 2. So it's going to take me a while to swatch through those polishes, and since you probably want to see them before a year is over, well then I probably better make a video. I'm not going to swatch them live in the video, but I will give you up close images of them and everything, you know, I'll show you the bottle shots and all that stuff of everything so you can see what I brought home with me. So I hope that's okay because I don't want to go ahead and swatch them all in one bit. Like that would be too big for a swatch fest, you know what I mean? Like I don't really have a way where I could swatch, what was it, like 40 polishes like all in one video. So anyway, I think that's what we'll do, and then they'll just show up in Swatchfest as we go along. Alright, so I have a purple here, but I also have a purple coming up in the A+ spot. This polish is the one that I really didn't like. So you guys saw last week I swatched that polish from Charming Charlie, and while I was at that same mall, I also picked up a polish from Forever 21, and I have not ever heard good things about their makeup, but I haven't ever heard anybody talk about their polish, so I'm the type of person who have to try it for myself anyway. Unless like a very trusted source tells me this is no good. So here I am, your trusted source, telling you not to purchase their nail polish. It's like toothpaste. It was like toothpaste in this bottle. So this is called Lavender. They only had maybe 3 or 4 colors. This is a textured polish. It's a beautifully shimmered textured polish, which if you hadn't swatched, how should I put this? If you hadn't swatched it and you just looked at it, you could, and if you like textured polish, you could think to yourself, well, that's kind of pretty. What's wrong with that? But as you watch me swatch this, you're going to see this is like, and I could thin this out with thinner, but I'm just like not invested enough in the polish to just try to dump a whole bunch of thinner in this and fix it. You know what I mean? I mean, I've dealt with thick polishes before, but this is like, it's just silly. And it's just made further funkier by the texture in there. So I really did not care for this. If this had been a cream with a nice formula, I would have dug it. So anyway, this is Lavender. Let's go ahead and see how it swatches. Okay, you guys, so I was considering putting all the China Glaze polishes. I think I hauled like 33 of them recently from Trans Design. I was considering putting them in that indie shop haul, just kind of hauling everything I picked up recently all together. But then I thought to myself, but I just hauled the Essie Summer collection, and I just hauled the Finger Paints Bamboo collection, and I just hauled my Square Hue, and I just hauled the Hollow Hookup, and you know what I mean? Like, it just goes on, and I thought, well, where does it stop, you know? I could really put in, you know, like 300 polishes in this one haul, but that would be silly because you're just about to see them all in reviews. You know what I mean? So I couldn't really think how that would make much sense. So I think I'm just gonna haul the indie shop stuff, and I hauled all of these color clubs on my Snapchat. I know you don't all have Snapchat, but I don't know. I just have so many videos to make. I used to haul everything and then review it, but now I just have so many, and I know you guys all like to click on the hauls, but like literally you're about to see all those polishes on my channel and reviews. So, except for these color clubs, that's where that's where I'm kind of like trying to decide, because the color clubs are going to be in the same boat as all the indie shop polishes. They're just going to show up as we go throughout the year. So anyway, here's the first one. So if you feel strongly that I should also include them in that indie shop haul, let me know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to transdesign.com, that's the website that I talk about all the time, they're clearancing their older color clubs, the ones that don't have the white tops, for 99 cents. So if you ever wanted to try any older color clubs, they're pretty much all on there. And so yeah, I hauled 33 of them. I think it was 33 or 34. Pretty sweet deal, and I love color clubs, so let's go ahead and start out with this one. This one is called Rad Nomad, which is just too awesome. So I of course had to get it. This is this kind of gray brown, and it does not have a perfect formula, but on the third coat it's really pretty. So I'm thinking to myself as I was swatching this that if I had maybe shook this up a little bit better, made sure that it wasn't separated before I began to swatch it, I probably could have got away with 2 coats. But anyway, I'm going to show you 3 coats of Rad Nomad, and in the end, it's like that exact perfect brown that I like because it's soft and it's not super yellow. So anyway, let's go ahead and see Rad Nomad. So you guys have probably noticed that my fingernails are super duper short. They had gotten really long, and then I filed them down myself. I didn't even have a break this time. And then they'd gotten really long again, and the other day I don't even know what I was doing. It just happens like when I'm picking up a toy or something. And my pointer finger just snapped all the way down to this length. And I mean, you've seen it in the video, so I don't even know why I'm showing you that. And so I just like well, okay, time to chop them all off. And so that's what I did. There was no salvaging it. So it's time for shorties again, you guys, but that's how it goes. I was getting used to the long ones, not because I terribly love long nails on myself, and I'm a practical gal, and it would make much more sense to me to have short nails like this. But I kind of like them longer for swatching, so you can see the formula a little bit longer before I have to like stop on my short little nails. So I will be growing them back out, but for now, I mean, if you love short nails, I know there are a lot of you like me who really like short nails. So you'll be seeing polishes swatched on short nails for a little while, and I hope that you enjoy that. Okay, so I have 2 indie polishes here from the indie shop, and so this is a little quick preview of the indie haul coming up. So the first one is from Lore Polish, and this is the brand that I was actually seated right next to at the event, so that was really fun. I got to meet her and see her beautiful polishes a little bit more up close than a lot of the other brands. I didn't get to spend a lot of time at their tables, but I don't often have a glitter polish for you guys, right? Because I just don't naturally pick them up. But this was her polish. This was her limited edition polish sold exclusively, I believe, at the event. It was either exclusive or it's just the limited edition when she was promoting there or selling there. So this one's called Balboa Bars and Bumper Cars, and it is a white crelly base. It's like a softened white though. It's not like in your face white, and there is green and yellow and red and a bunch of different sizes, and white glitters in here. Sounds like the kids are having a party out there in the living room. I think they're playing tag. So anyway, I built this up nicely in 2 coats. You could go for the third if you want to. It just depends on how you like the look of it. Because I'm not a fan of glitter, it definitely isn't my favorite. But I really did enjoy getting a look into this brand, and I can tell from this that she loves glitter and she loves playing with different glitter combos. So this was fun, and I think that actually her curly base is one of my more favorite that I've tried. So this was really fun to learn a little bit more about her brand. So let's go ahead and swatch it for you guys now. Okay, so my very last polish here is where I put my A+ polish of the week, and that just means that after I've done swatching all 10 of these polishes, I think to myself, which one was my absolute favorite? Which one do I want to put right back on right now? So that's how I pick, and like I said, this one here from Pure Ice, the I Got a Confection. If you don't enjoy this next one I'm going to show you, this purple, then go grab this out of Walmart because I think it's great. Well, you should probably just go grab it anyway, unless you hate shimmer. And I'm talking to you, Juanita. You probably don't want that polish. So this is Sweet VIP from Bliss Polish, and I love this brand, Bliss. She's one of the brands that does really, really great cream polishes, and she has beautifully saturated, rich colors. And I was able to meet her at the last indie shop, but she wasn't able to make it for this one, but she did put a complimentary free or a polish, you know, that you're basically getting for your price of admission into the VIP bag, which I did purchase one of those myself because I wanted the whole bag. So I was so happy to see this in here because I greatly admire her brand. So Sweet VIP is this beautiful kind of eggplant to plum shade. And it has flakies in there. We have pink shimmer, but we have pink to blue to like a copper flaky, and it's really beautiful. I did go ahead and do 3 coats of this just because the base was a little bit thinner so that you can see those flakes. It's kind of inevitable with flakes. If you don't put a thinner base, then it kind of ends up being built up kind of like those OPIs that nobody likes, that they have the product there, the components in there that build up and make it look clumpy. That's why. It's because their base isn't thin enough. That's why that's happening. So anyway, I thought this was beautiful. Let's go ahead and see how it swatches. Alright you guys, so here we are at the end of the video. I don't want to tell you for sure what you're going to see this next week from me, but I have a lot of stuff, you guys, including Essie Summer. I have a new collection from Glam Polish, the Hollow Hookup, Square Hue, we still have the I Love Nail Polish, and the list goes on and on. So I will make sure, I mean, I really want to get in gear this week and get a lot of stuff up for you. Because I was going to the indie shop last week, it made it so I really needed to focus on Moonshine Manny. And then this week I was actually focused on packaging up all the orders that came in because of the sale we had over the weekend. But now I'm ready to buckle down and edit a lot of videos for you guys. Here at the end of the video, I do want to let you guys know kind of what's going on with our family really quick. Tim is actually in Pennsylvania because his mother passed away on Sunday. And I did let you guys know already via Snapchat, and thank you to all of you who sent us sweet messages and condolences and prayers for Karen and for our family. And I just wanted to let you guys know that Tim's doing okay. He's going to be out of town for a whole week more. He's already been there for a week. And it's just he and his brother, and they're just taking care of things, spending time together, having family time, and then he actually is going on to a work conference after that. So he's going to be gone for a little while, so I'm missing him, really wishing I could be with him to support him and give him the love and like right there in person, you know what I mean? Like I can do it over the phone and send him texts all day long as much as I want, but it's just not the same. So I wish the kids and I were able to go with him, but it just wasn't, just didn't work for our family, so unfortunate. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know she'll be so greatly missed, but I just hated the fact that she was in so much pain this last year. So such a fighter. She found out that she had cancer in June, I believe, and she fought really, really hard. And now, you guys, this is really difficult. Anyway, Karen, we love you very much, and I just really wanted to let you guys know, because I do let you in on everything that's going on with us. Kids are playing tag again, and this is a huge part of our lives, so there's no way to not let you guys know. So anyway, thanks again to everyone, and thank you in advance, because I know you guys are amazing, so I know you're going to fill the comment section with sweet messages for Tim. So thank you in advance, and You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming to Swatchfest. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me today, you guys. I love you so much. Swatchfest is so important to me. It's such an important part of my week, and I'm glad that I can fill your weekend with a little bit of fun too, or relaxation, or whatever it is you use Swatchfest for. I will see you guys back for the next review. Take care. Bye.